episode 8 of Front Porch Podcast 734. And we are sick of all these motherfucking snakes that our special guest been through already. As always, I got my boy AK to the right of me.
Yes, sir.
I got my boy Chuck to the left of me.
Northside Mafia, Thug Life.
I got the beautiful Nelly in here.
Hey, everybody.
And yeah, we covered it all. We got a real black Steve Irwin. And it's going down.
So I want you to just explain the snakes and where they come from and why people shouldn't be afraid about certain
This
things.
is albino ball python right here. These are called ball pythons too because when they scared, y'all see they ain't scared. They real cool right now with me. But when they scared, they actually curl up. They put their head in, they tuck their head in, and turn to a ball and just get tight as hell. So, you know, 'cause they more scared of shit than aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But
So it's ball python, not bald.
no, not ball.
Okay.
Like BALL. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So man, people they been breeding these for so long, like man, I don't want to go.
Young nigga, we raw here.
Yeah, we raw, yeah. So the
Yeah.
white folks they been eating good off of so, and it was actually a white dude who told me about him breeding. So I was just like, damn, for sure. Like, tell me some more, you know what I'm saying? So then, because I already had like 2 of them at the time. And he was like, shit, yo, yeah, I used to make tons of money breeding. He telling me everything, so you know, I'm soaking up all that. So I was like, shit, what? YouTube out, got the YouTube and shit, seeing the numbers. I'm like, damn, this ain't nothing. It was already nothing for me to own 2 of them. So I'm like, shit, even if I get 2 more, and just breed
Always
them,
ways to get money.
Always.
Yeah.
Always ways.
So you always like snakes and they never scare you? Oh, okay.
Always like everything.
I'll be scared as hell. I ain't gonna hold you up, bro.
Hey,
For real, because if once that egg hatch, I'm gonna be like, damn, do this nigga like me or not? Is he gonna?
Hey, what's crazy when they first come out, they aggressive. It's just like shit. Put a little, you know, something out in the wild. They ain't never been out there.
Yeah.
They gotta defend themselves some way.
Yeah.
See, these niggas ain't got no legs or arms, so
Instantly.
they got a straight ass
Yeah.
body. But after a while, shit, like I said, this was my first one I ever produced right here, Dirty Love. Even in Africa, you know what I'm saying? They use a snake as, you know, they deified the snake. You know, they put him in high representation. So, shit, and I feel the same way. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, man, this shit, man, walk around with this motherfucker on my neck.
People be scared as hell.
Some people be
Scared
scared.
as hell.
Well, shit, I remember last, man, I ain't even gonna tell you.
Just one
Nah,
touch.
tell us.
Just one touch. Big
Let
touch.
us hear it.
I was about to beat this white dude
Every
down the street from the shop because I'm teaching a little black boy. I'm at Brookies, and I got him. Matter of fact, and I'm teaching them about the snakes and shit. And they like, yeah, we excited. So I'm like, cool. So he actually wrapped around to where you can't see his head, just like this. So they just see this, so they touching his back, you know, his tail. So then I go. I go to turn it, like, let me see the head. So I'm turning. As I'm turning, I hear somebody say, ah! I'm like, the fuck? Man, that was some old white dude.
Like trying to scare the snake.
Trying to scare the kids. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, don't do that shit. I'm like, do not do that shit. So he like, I think can harm them. I'm like, bro, I got this. You stand the fuck back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, nigga, if anything, you gonna fuck it
I'm
up.
like, if anything. So he was like, so now, like, shit, I'm probably like a foot or 2 away from the motherfucker. And he was like, yeah, that thing can have a fucking disease. So I walked right up in his face. I'm like, bro, you got a motherfucking disease. I'm like, no, you got it. You know, I could have went into detail of how you got disease. But I'm like, shit, you got a motherfucking disease, bro. So then he opened up the door. He was already at the door with that motherfucker open. And so when I got in his face, like I said, the door open. He halfway in, halfway out the door. So as soon as I got in his face, he pushed the door. I grabbed it. Man, I slapped this nigga right. Man, he picked his ass right inside the motherfucking skull shit. He was in that bitch. He was like, oh shit. I think his shit got got to get like his shit was red as fuck, like his face was.
Yeah.
What? So I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, don't bring your ass back outside. You know what I'm saying? He got to pull out his phone, record. I was like, man, I'm in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
So then I had to go. You know, I went in there, apologize to the kids.
Yeah, like.
Man, damn, I had to go straight to 100, but you know, but that's my whole thing. I take them around and I teach people about it, man, because it's something totally different than what the normal is.
Yeah.
You know, especially to our people.
Exactly.
You know, if anything we might breed some dogs.
Yeah.
Right.
Then niggas in pits. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's
Yes.
great, man.
And that boy is wrapped around his neck completely. Y'all see that?
He cool too.
Cool.
I used to be the kid that would put the snakes around my neck.
Straight
When
up.
I was in elementary. Last trip I took to Cali about 4 years ago, I put one on down there on the beach on
Straight up.
Venice. And then one time actually working at Babs, this white dude snuck one in. So I'm working with St. Q one night, and the white boy that snuck it in his coat, and Q like, hey dawg, you gotta go get my man's dog. I don't do snakes. I get over there, and he was cool white boy. I'm like, no, you gotta go, dog. You know we can't do the snakes and shit. He like, for real, Frank? I'm like, yeah, man, come on, like.
What kind? You know what kind it was?
I want to say like
Something
look
like
just like the Dirty
Okay,
Glove.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I got a picture of it, so I'll pull it up
Okay,
later
yeah,
before
yeah.
the show over. But I took a picture of it outside with it on my neck. Same thing out on Cali. I got them on my phone, so I'll pull them up before the show over. This is a surprise, by the way. Alan ain't telling shit. That's why everybody's about to clear out, nigga, when they see the animal kid come.
That was the reaction. That was the purpose.
Everybody was scared, but y'all can see ain't nothing to be scared.
You don't want to touch it one time, Big Tiny?
I'm probably gonna put it around my neck.
I'd kindly decline.
That kind of
Just a tap.
You said, come on, bring it over
no,
here.
No. Like I'm gonna go over there.
yeah,
One, bro.
get your ass
You can do
up.
both. Shit. Both of them chilling. Both of them be chilling, bro.
So
The
you
thing
feed,
is,
you feed them small mice, big rats,
also, he eating large rats.
large rats.
So that's about,
Big shit.
without the tail, so you know, the tail they about that
Yeah,
long. But
yeah.
the body, you know what I'm saying? Take it down easy, you know what I'm saying? He on small rats to medium rats, so that's just a little.
Right.
And I do the frozen thaws, so basically, it's big breeding. Now, there's money in that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was dirty.
It's money in that too, man. Them white folks, bro. I be at the Taylor Trade Center, and Taylor, and I be selling my snakes and shit. The ones I breed, I take them there. I gotta rent out this table, sell that shit. Sort of like Gibraltar. You know what I'm saying? And the white folks there, bro, they be selling the hell out of.
You said selling the hell out of it.
They be selling the hell out of the rats, man. Like the man, rats gone every time they be sitting back for hours like shit. We made all our pros
Quick.
the first 2-3 hours,
With
you
a
know,
thousand rats, get them gone.
gone. So I'm like shit. So now I'm on the same tip where I'm trying to start breeding them too.
So now, why do you feed them the frozen rats?
So the frozen rats, they more so they, as we know, rats they got big ass teeth. So when they do strike them, they don't strike them perfect. The rats can harm them.
Oh, right.
So he actually gonna be like a show snake when I start my
Is that his tongue or his tail?
education.
He like these right up your knee. He just
He licking me.
He's smelling you, baby.
Use your hands, nigga.
That was the first. That's why I'm like, nigga, it's a licking.
You wanna get it off?
It's the tail, huh?
Oh, no,
You
the
want it
tail
off
is
of
on
you?
the left side.
He's
Tail on
straight.
the left side.
You making the what's shit? Follow me on the gram. Shit on at Miz Morphs. MIDZMORP8Z. And got a YouTube I'm really using. Same thing, Miz Morphs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much your snake's going for?
Shit, the snakes. So I'm breeding something now. They're gonna be going for at least about two and up.
200?
200, probably like three max, if that. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I've been breeding for 5 years. So
Yeah. You got 50 snakes.
And there's money to be made.
The thing
Bro.
is,
What's up with this shooter shit, man?
yeah, man.
Some course, you always got the conspiracy theorist people out here, but I mean,
You never want to believe shit.
never want to believe shit. But like I tell people, when it comes to shit like that, people die. People actually die, even if you want to call it a conspiracy. People actually die and got shot, and you like, it's terrible. It's terrible tragedy.
I ain't even smoking and I'm coughing.
Rest in peace to all of those. Shouts out to all of my Muslim friends and all my friends who claim any religion.
Yeah.
That's hard to do out in public these days. 'Cause anybody will jump on you.
Ask him where he from. Ask him where he from.
Oh, yeah, from the north side.
Shut up.
Y'all better get it right, man.
Yeah, that shit is sad though. Especially when you see the video, because they had it up for a second. I don't know if anybody caught it,
Yeah,
but
if you caught the video, it's very disgusting.
Yeah, that
And,
video's terrible, bro.
heartless.
That's
I mean,
why
you got to
shared
be
it with
heartless.
y'all. Now you can't even watch the video no more.
Nah,
It's
you
fucked
can't.
up. But
This the first time I
That's-
ever heard them. My fault.
ahead,
This the first time I ever heard them call somebody white a terrorist though.
That's real.
And I think,
But that's because he's not an American.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
because
That's because he's not an American.
we all on the
That's
same
the
page. I
motherfucking
thought
reason.
we all, I thought
That's the only motherfucking reason.
We all on the same.
Yeah.
Exactly. You
Show
already
you
know.
how
Like,
black folk- what? You already know.
instantly, like what?
I know
Yeah.
America, like, God damn,
That
why
shit
y'all
terrible.
calling people
terrible.
terrorists?
And once again, man, I think a big part of this shit is too motherfuckers that don't be out here in the real world living. You know, because that video is some straight up video game RPG shit. That was the video.
What did
You
he
seen
have
the
on
video?
his gun?
Huh?
You see all that writing shit he had on his gun?
I ain't even. All I saw was the video, man. I couldn't even. I ain't want to. That shit is so disgusting to me. I don't even be trying to give it so much energy.
So
like
they
that.
said he had a bunch of white supremacists.
But I know he was
On the gun.
Yeah.
So he had shit from
White
Hitler.
power when he was
He
in
had
court.
shit from the
I seen that too.
Like he had shit from a bunch of other white supremacists. Written on the gun.
That's crazy.
And it's one of. You see that it was some Australian.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. Let me say, look. I think America is responsible for that. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Because how this nigga getting that weapon and then all them rounds and just pull up and videotape all the shit? He didn't say not one word. You know why? Because he probably didn't have an accent like the motherfuckers in the video. He was just going through like Call of Duty, just shooting innocent people. They wasn't armed. Ain't nobody in there with bodyguards. That's a mosque, ain't it? Synagogue, same thing. Yeah,
Either
mosque.
way, it's a place.
Yeah,
of
right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what is the difference though? Because I thought it was the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Jewish and one of them
Synagogue is Jewish.
Yeah, synagogue is Jewish, yeah. But yeah, that shit, I don't know, man. Hey, these motherfuckers be on some tricky shit. And how does that shit just surface to Facebook that quick? They let you watch it and then take it off? Yeah.
He went live.
streamed.
Live streamed it. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he live streamed it, my nigga.
It was real time.
People just started
Yeah.
uploading it to their shit and
Yeah.
then
That shit crazy, bro.
You need to follow out who the fuck was upstream. Who the fuck just got his when he go live? Who just go live
Go
with
to
the
his
motherfucker?
friend.
They didn't even catch it all. Like,
they called him. He's alive.
they didn't.
He's alive.
Let me tell y'all this.
Yeah.
And they blurred
Listen,
his face.
they using somebody else's identity to do this shit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You gotta believe half of some of these movies be 20% true, nigga. They using somebody else's identity to nigga
Look,
kill these people and
great-
fuck him up.
Great
I'm
quote.
telling you.
Great quote. They'll show you the ball and then lay it up. And just like I was watching the first Purge last night, and it wasn't my first time seeing it, but I love it because that's how that shit would go if they did it. But not only that, that's the shit they do. That's someone tried to say something. They was like, "Yeah, that was a good movie showing how they would do it if they did it." They do that shit. They send these motherfucking mercs. They send these trained former military guys to go in and spark up shit
Yeah,
and make it look like some shit.
Did you hear about the niggas in
I wouldn't
Haiti?
doubt that, bro.
Them ex-military niggas that got jammed up in Haiti, and then they got sent back to the U.S. because they thought they was gonna prosecute them, and then they just let them go. Like these niggas got caught up in Haiti with guns, bombs, bulletproof vests. They were all ex-military. No, to this day, no one still knows why.
And that's what private business
To this
do.
day.
And that's
To
what
this
private.
That's that Blackwater shit.
But that's what private companies,
brother.
private business do, and they can hire private security.
And they
Niggas
got
just be
control of
former
what
soldiers.
else? The media.
The media.
Money.
So why they
Bro.
doing that? They motherfucking playing the
Can we go into our
motherfucking,
Funky Five?
R. Kelly
I got some
bullshit,
shit
the
to
Michael
say
Jackson
about
shit.
That
you
go
know?
into that whole, like, the only conspiracy I see out of this shit is some old gun control,
Yeah, bro.
global gun control shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They automatically banned semi-automatic weapons the day after this shit happened.
They sure I seen that too.
Automatically,
Yeah.
the day after.
But that's different countries also, because in the different countries, it usually is way different for people to get a gun.
But this what I'm saying
You
though.
gotta understand, nigga, our first
If-
two rights is talk as much shit as you want,
Yeah.
and you can have the strap.
Hey, but low key though, we got to look at a bigger picture too though. What kind of resources do they have over there that some other country wants or needs? You know what I'm saying? If they banning that, they trying to take probably rights from their people or anything. The U.S. or somebody got to want something over there.
No, bro, we're in Venezuela. We trying to get the oil from Venezuela, bro. We done shut off
been
all their
there.
power, but we cut power to the country now. So now they're just down there just savages.
Nigga, I seen a picture.
That's
I
cold.
seen a picture the other
That's
day
cold.
with just
Yeah.
money in the streets of Venezuela because it
It don't mean
mean
shit.
It doesn't mean nothing.
It
You
was
can't
just
do nothing.
money. Picture a whole bunch of money, and I've asked this question before. Hold on, matter of fact, Chuck, go ahead. Nigga, what's up? You said you want to get funky.
Man, I want to talk. You
Well,
want
what's
my
your
funky
funky,
five?
nigga? Get
My
funky,
funky
nigga.
five today
What?
is I want to talk about this Scientology white privilege
Oh
shit.
yes.
You
Dog,
want to talk about science?
I seen this shit. Dog.
Which one? Which one?
Oh, you don't know about it? It's kind of like a new religion. These motherfuckers are
No,
starting.
I know about
We
it.
saying which one? Both?
Like both together or what?
All of it.
Okay, I got you. For sure, I'm in there with you. I'm in there with you.
Dog,
Faking shit out. Got Will Smith and James and all.
dog, that shit is crazy. My thing is, you know, they say the FBI is, you know, so what, they got a probe on these motherfuckers or whatever, and they know the shit that they're doing is wrong as hell. But why did Big Meech and them get knocked down, and these motherfuckers is filing taxes worth $1.5 billion?
It's a religion.
I don't give no. It ain't no damn religion. Kiss my ass. That shit is a cult, nigga.
Yeah, but that's what they
It's a-
trying to hide under though.
It's a
What you
cult.
Bullshit,
under
though.
That religion, like
It's
these
a cult.
Catholics, like all this shit.
That's just all, nigga. Religion is a cult within itself,
Exactly.
for real. Shit,
But it's money. It's too much money.
man. 1.5 billion.
You saw old girl that stopped fucking with Tom Cruise, nigga. They was trying to like nigga oust her because nigga she was coming out telling the truth.
that's
Like
what I'm
nigga, that's
saying.
all bullshit. It's
But
all
that goes
brainwashing,
along.
nigga.
You see how powerful they are? That means they control some of the media. They control all the outlets. Anything they can
Yes.
cover that shit up. I'm telling you, dog. It's crazy.
Yes.
That shit crazy. Now you see, you get it from the government, but then you get it from this motherfucking privileged society, a Scientology, some shit made up that you don't even know that you being controlled by your mind. But that just shows you about all of it, though, because
Hell
it's
yeah.
everything.
It is.
It goes
everything.
with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just even Scientology. It goes for that shit too. How they get these mega churches? These motherfuckers is worth hundreds of millions of dollars because people just feeding into the shit, being brainwashed, and really going home and not even, you don't even know what you're doing. At the end of the day,
Go back to people feeling like though
They need to be belong to something.
they need
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They need to feel that void of giving the credit to somewhere else,
Instead
other
of-
than saying I did it myself.
Exactly. I worked hard and I did it. Yeah, you gave yourself the energy. Like, yeah, you might have got your spirit from the guys or whatever you believe in, but you did it yourself. Like, and that's like the one thing people always say. First thing they always say when they at award shows or win a championship, oh, I want to thank God. But when they fuck up, they don't say I want to thank God for the opportunity. It's very seldom. It's very seldom people that say when they fuck up, oh, I want to thank God too for.
But this is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
What-
No, if you're gonna say that both ways, okay.
Yeah,
But if you just saying
exactly.
that when you win, no, can you
But
okay, he
if they
gave
gon-
you the spirit to do it, but you have to actually
Yeah.
do it. There's a
But
lot of
you
motherfuckers
listening
that got
to
your
this white man that's
athleticism. You
standing
know
up
what I'm
there
saying?
with a motherfucking shirt and tie on. This dude don't know what the fuck he talking about. He taking his ethics from some other dude. You know what I'm saying?
And they
then
created it.
you saying, oh, it's a religion, and then y'all got people in the hole, and you know what I'm saying? That's in prison. How you putting people in prison? You don't even have that authority.
Exactly.
You don't have that authority. You got different islands. You got money in different places. and
Because they
everything.
don't believe in
You know what I'm saying?
Scientology
Yeah.
all the way. They're not all the way in
Scientology. Scientology ain't don't have nothing to do with science
First
at
off-
all
whatsoever.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
No. Wait a minute. That's the thing. It does. Because it was fucking created by a science fiction writer.
Yeah, science fiction.
It still don't
Exactly.
have nothing to do with science.
Actual-
No, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. That's the crazy
made
shit.
That nigga was just
I
cuckoo.
forget his, Larry, what's his name? Hubbard?
Ron L. Hubbard.
Hubbard, yeah,
Last-
Hubbard or something.
Yeah,
Ron
last
Hubbard,
name
something
Hubbard,
like that.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like I say,
Ron
that
Hubbard.
fact check me, nigga. It's close. I be close if I ain't all
Shout out to Jeff Hubbard.
Yeah, I
Little
need that
name
prop.
is, yeah.
Big things.
Lafayette. That nigga's
Oh.
Lafayette Ronald Hubbard.
Anyway,
Yeah.
though,
Lafayette.
but that also
Lafayette,
goes
yeah.
back to with science, though, which people be fucking up with. A lot of it's shit that is fact. Yes, you have science. That is boom, fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we need oxygen to fucking live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there ain't none of that in that
Before we
Scientology
even
shit,
go
though.
into this shit,
Yeah.
Before we go into it, we need to talk about what science is. Science is not the outcome from the experiment. Science is saying, this is what I think.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is the
exactly.
experiment
It's
I
a
went to.
hypothesis.
Yeah.
This is what I saw.
You cut me
Yeah.
off before. That's what I was gonna get
Because
to.
niggas be confusing shit.
Yeah, niggas be trying to be like science, facts. No, nigga, the science is
You
testing
wrong.
something
Yeah.
and testing it out. You have a theory.
But my
This
sa-
is my
but,
theory.
but
It's
at the
a
same
the
time,
hypothesis.
if you take the science out of things, they don't make sense. But when you put it in it, it makes sense.
That's what
Agreed.
But Scientology has nothing to do with science,
No.
Exactly.
the study whatsoever in itself.
Yeah.
It's just controlling. It's a controlling mechanism of the mind to make you feel that void.
Or
Be
it
like,
could
oh,
that
I
test
need
you
you,
talking about.
or I feel like I need to put money into this
Hey, or
because
it could be like
we
that
are the
test you
same.
talking about too. He
What
said
you
it's
mean?
like a-
It's the test of the new. It's
so it's like testing
modern
what
day.
you thinking. So
Modern
it's like we gonna give you a test about what we believe you should start thinking.
niggas be
Yeah.
talking about how
I feel what you. Yeah.
It's basically, but it's brainwashing.
That's
though.
exactly what it is.
It's brainwashing.
They just
though.
trying to make it. They just trying to make it sound good with the Scientology.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
science
saying, yeah.
in it, and we, you know,
Yeah.
it's not brainwashtology, nigga.
put it like
basically brainwashing. I'm about to
That's
put
exactly
this
what it
voodoo on you, so everything that I've preached to you, you believe is true, and you're not gonna go against it, and you're gonna raise your family and your kids up the same exact way, and you're gonna recruit other members of your family into this shit. And if you don't, then you got to disconnect from them. You
Yeah.
can't even have contact with them
At all.
whatsoever.
Wait a minute. What that sound like?
You know what it sounds like.
Sound like everything.
Every religion that there is living.
New religion.
So maybe what it was what? New test. Drop it in the water. Can we drop something new in the water?
See if it
Now that
stick.
we got this new media.
No, it was, we see that people gravitate to something that they can have faith in. It's all built on faith. Faith is believing without knowing. Why the fuck would I believe in some shit that I don't even know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Make it
up.
make sense, bro. It don't make sense. I'm not finna believe in something that I don't know. I will believe in myself to go out here and get this 4 yards that we need for a motherfucking
Exactly.
first down.
Or whatever.
Because I believe in myself.
Exactly. Dog.
I'm not finna hope and pray that I do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Waiting for something to come. That's faith.
Yeah, that's
hoping
faith.
for something
I'm
like
like,
that.
no.
Okay.
I'm not having that. You can't have faith without action. The faith comes after the action, bro. That shit is bullshit.
Exactly.
That's why I don't even be arguing with people about the religion shit, because everything that's gonna come off your mouth is based off of faith. You don't even know that shit happened for a fact.
Exactly. And then if you question it, it's like it's the biggest thing ever.
Yeah. If you question it, oh, you going to hell. Motherfucker says who?
Yeah. Says a motherfucker
Who
ain't
gave
never
you
been to hell.
who
Exactly.
gave you the right to say
Exactly.
what's wrong or right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna live their life different.
You can have some faith. You can have faith and hope, though. I fuck with faith and hope.
But it's just like he said, it's with actions before though.
Yeah.
Of course, though. But that's
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
like,
saying.
I put a lot of
I'm not finna get a credit. I'm not finna get a credit to somebody else for something that I did, and I meditated in my mind. I premeditated in my mind to happen. If I thought positive about it, that's why they always say your vibes is everything. If you think positive about the shit, it's gonna come out positive.
But see, that's what I mean. Well,
If you go into a negative, like, oh no, man, I don't think I got it. No, man. You keep that doubt. That doubt is gonna be in the back of your head. It's not gonna happen. You always gotta be like, fuck that. I'm going to get this shit. It's mine. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Even after the fact, if you don't get it, you still got that positive mind. That's just one no. I'm gonna keep going forward. That's motivation. You can't quit. You can't give up. That's you. That's not nobody else. That's you.
Hell yeah.
When you was running niggas over running for 100 yards, that was you. There wasn't nobody else. Yeah, you can thank your O-line for the first initial hits. But after a couple yards, you got to break 5-6 tackles. That's you, bro.
But I also draw on that though, because even with that being me, I draw that energy from someone.
Yeah, but that wasn't faith though. That was weight room.
Nah.
That was push-ups.
But it wasn't just that though. I draw, but I still gotta draw.
That was wanting it.
I have to still. I know, but
It
I
was
gotta
in your
draw
mind.
that energy. I gotta draw that energy.
I thought he was about to do some push-ups.
That nigga stopped, drop the road. Hey.
But all I'm saying is like I said earlier in here in the episode though, like, you know, I'm gonna give thanks to them ancestors, and I feel it's a higher power, something out there, dog.
It definitely is.
Because I didn't
But it's unexplainable.
I've had some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
woman.
like somebody can teach you that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the women.
But I've always felt
We might not like this shit sometimes, but
yeah, I say
yeah,
it's a
you know what
woman.
I'm saying?
'Cause
It's
for
facts.
one, if it's anything like I say, nigga, my grandma.
I was just about to say,
anything is my
nigga, you took
God.
the words right out my mouth.
you already
Everybody's
know.
grandma.
And
I'm
for the-
telling
and For
you.
the simple
already know.
science fact.
The lady that Mike,
The
hey,
verified fact that nigga, women will carry the eggs that they will have for a lifetime.
Period.
Which means, nigga, your motherfucking grandma, your mama's mama carried you, point blank, period.
yeah.
Period.
That's deep.
Science fucking
And that's true.
fact.
that lady that Killer
Yo,
Mike got that
mama,
food from,
and
that
that's-
grow her
and
own
that
shit,
shit-
she was God.
And that
Yes.
shit, like, nigga,
Telling you.
and my
Yes.
mama's mama, dog, that grandma, like, anybody would tell you they done met her, like, they get a very, very spiritual vibe with my grandma. She the only person who done, like, for real kept me on, like, some spiritual shit. 'Cause she into the church. But like I said, she kept it real, and I asked her at a dark time in my life.
Don't
like,
get me wrong, my
why she
grandma
chose
was
the church, and she said because she was in the South, and it wasn't no Muslim mosque, it wasn't no other, it was just Christianity. You know, she was
Yeah.
a Baptist, but she don't run it on that bullshit way where she worried about who wearing what to church and this and that. She just worried about you coming to church and making sure you okay and making sure you comfortable. And she the type of person that go visit the boys' homes and worked at Roberto and shit like that, and always is out there helping people and going and visiting people like that, and working funerals when they happen at New Hope or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So would you say that she give you spears?
definitely
passed
her.
on?
She's still here.
Do you still think
But
she?
people who are close to me have definitely been, I feel like,
Yeah,
energy
yeah,
that I
yeah,
draw
yeah.
on.
But that's
Not
what
only
I'm
that,
saying,
but
man.
I can say that because I've had an evil part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a picture. It's on, like, this one old frame, old computer back in the evil-ass dark time where I'm blowing smoke out. I got a hoodie on. Nigga, I look like the fucking Grim Reaper. And I'm talking about it's an evil picture because, nigga, like, it's one of the pictures you took and everybody looked at it and was quiet for a minute because they ain't want to say, everybody didn't want to, they were scared to say something.
Yeah.
It sounded fucking crazy. And I was like, yo, they was like, dog, yeah, this shit, because the smoke I blew out, it was basically like a fucking cross being burned within that smoke. And like I said, I got a hoodie on looking like the Grim Reaper. You can't see my eyes and none of that shit. And like I said, that was a dark ass time in my life. So like I say, man, it's definitely some energies out here, dog. If you gonna say it's energy and we all run on energy, it's definitely negative and positive energy.
That
So
shit never-
once
that shit
again,
never
that's
goes
just
away.
spiritual.
whichever one your ego want to feed into. That's what I'm saying. That's that shit you put out. You put out. You gon' what you get is what you put out. If you
Big-
put out negativity, then you gonna get negativity.
Big tiny time. Big tiny time.
What's up? We missed you. I missed
Big
you.
tiny time.
Yeah, I miss Big Tiny.
I missed you.
We miss you, big
Big T.
What's good, Joe? What's funky?
Well, I have been missing for the last couple episodes, but while I've been gone, I just been thinking to myself, it's been laying on my heart, like, what is the way to a guy's heart? Is it through his stomach or is it through his dick? No, because I'm saying I done cooked and cooked and cooked. I'm still single.
But you
I
saw
have.
but you see how she left that other part out though. She said I done cooked and I done cooked. But I'm still singing. She ain't want to say the other part. Like, but I'm still singing. You know, I peep all that. Nigga. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
that's real shit.
I don't understand.
Like I said, I don't think I was doing it. I'm doing everything, nigga. Y'all. Shit, I mean, I think it's more of all of it, honestly. Niggas is complicated, dog.
As
I know
fuck.
I know I am. Like, so it's like,
I mean, you don't want no nigga that
You gotta have
have to feel like you his mama got to take care
exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny because you want both. You want them to be able to do it all, but then not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to be my mama, but I want you to be able to do it. Like,
make her feel good to be able to do something like that for her nigga, but then it just goes unappreciated.
This is the thing, though. I was telling somebody
And
the
a
other
blind
day.
eye turned to it.
I was telling somebody the other day. Most women, and this go for men too. You don't give a girlfriend wife privileges, and you don't give a boyfriend husband privileges. That's where the games go up, because
that's some real
you
shit.
trying to give your all while you boyfriend girlfriend, and then when
Yeah.
you get married, it's like, oh, where is it at anymore? You probably get bored with it, or you know what I'm saying, you just forgetful, you too comfortable, complacent. But that's why you got to limit it sometimes. Just limit yourself. Just
Ain't that
limit
shit
it.
kinda
Don't
hard
always
to
be
do
available.
there? Like, how would you limit yourself? Like, say if you in a relationship with a chick,
and you really,
damn, this shit real. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
you really
this
fuck
shit-
with it.
But shit, nigga, you know, you like shit. I'm just doing shit that I was taught. You
Well,
know what
look,
I'm saying?
after a
Right.
year or 2 years, if it ain't no domestics, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, you ain't never felt like you had to cheat on her, like, nigga, you know, you always gonna know the one, you be with that female, and you see other females that's bad, but you ain't never felt like that urge to be like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying, maybe I need to go elsewhere or try to get on her,
That's right after the
da-da-da-da-da.
nut.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right after the nut. Bitch, I'm a catfish. What that boy say?
Okay, so I gotta ask.
I'm a whole different person.
So I gotta
I don't
ask.
need
I gotta ask
I'm
this.
good.
Ellie Boo.
I'm good now. Shit.
With this question, as in your heart, does that mean a ring? Is a ring added on to this?
I don't
heart?
believe in that marriage shit no more.
That's why I'm
I
asking
don't
this
believe in that
question.
shit.
Because
'Cause we-
people don't believe in.
Go ahead, go ahead.
People don't believe in that marriage shit. Some niggas don't believe in this modern day marriage shit.
That's why you gotta have that understanding. I'm
So
saying
that's
that's
another thing.
these are talks that we need to have in these
Nah,
1 to
that's
2
real.
years.
Is that a part of that your heart? Or
I mean,
does your heart
eventually,
just
that's what life goals are to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, but leading up to it, it's just so much time wasted doing stuff like that. And it, don't let me get into how the internet dating shit is, because that's what's taking over and ruining everything.
fucked
There ain't no morals, no loyalty, no nothing, no more. Oh, you tripping? Oh, let me DM this motherfucker right here. DM.
Back on times when we used to have to remember niggas' numbers. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
oh, I got that number. Damn, I lost the number. What was it? Fuck. I forgot one number. You calling all the
And
numbers
it was the
except
house
the one
phone.
number. Like,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was a chance the parents might answer the phone. You'd be like, man, I'll speak to.
Is
My deep ass voice.
is Maria there?
calling girls.
Who's you? Who's hey, Richard Deep? Who's you? Who is this nigga? Fuck grown ass nigga calling my.
How old is Rich? Oh, I'm in the grade. I'm like, you're right. They're like, nah.
Like that nigga lying.
Yeah, that's it.
I just feel like sometimes dudes take that type of stuff for granted and that really be on a woman's heart. Like, oh, I'm doing all this and that for a nigga, and he just not even paying it no attention.
I think it happens. You got to get some shit in the beginning, like firm, like founded. Like, hey, this is what it's gonna be.
This is
Like,
my
you
yeah.
trying to really fuck with me, because I want to.
I know you can't do relationship shit if
That's
you
how
don't
you build a
intend on
house.
being on a
What you start
relationship.
when you build a house, you start with the foundation.
You got to.
Right.
And if you don't get that shit clear, you know, it's gonna be some ups and downs. It's gonna either
Right.
break it off or not. You know, and it's just like, damn.
You got to get the morals and values in. Like, hey, this is what
Exactly.
it is.
And we
You
be
can't
so
do
ready-
relationship
I feel about
shit if you
this.
don't
Yeah.
plan
Ask
on
me
being
to
in
go
a
to church.
relationship.
We put our heart-
Straight
we
up,
put our
like-
heart out there, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
the first motherfucker pick it up and she be like, oh, this nigga, he be like, oh, this chick she do. You know, all right, now I'm fucking with her, you know, and she fucking with him, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's like, damn, Shit, now we stay together.
Exactly. The shit goes so
You know,
fast.
yeah.
You find yourself in a relationship without even never sitting down and saying y'all in a relationship. It just be like, damn, we go together.
Yeah.
And we ain't never even said the shit like we in a relationship.
But see,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
that to me. That's the best because that's the
No,
more.
it's not. It's the
to
worst.
me because it's more organic. Like when I feel like it's pressure when you be like 4 months in, you be like, oh, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. Then it's pressure right after that. If you get a year into it and y'all kicking
But
it
you,
and being cool,
that's the thing, though.
then when a year and a half,
Nobody
then,
never want to sit down and have titles, but
I mean,
y'all
at a
doing
point,
everything people do that's in a relationship.
but at a point it happens. But exactly, but that's a relationship though.
Right, but y'all ain't never said it was. So
That's
But what-
there's
but why-
cross signals right there.
But why?
Right.
To me,
Look,
that's not cross signals. If
wait.
you know and I know, why does it matter?
Cause look,
Because-
sometimes look. It
I
depends
mean, for real,
on
that's
the
why I'm
time,
single right
too,
now.
though.
Honestly,
Me too.
What's the
Facts.
cross signals though? Because like,
Depends on
if you
time
meet-
too.
like,
Because-
if you meet the family,
Not only that,
if you,
got a standard on your shit, just don't smash.
I'm just saying, if you
that
come,
might
if you
be the
can,
best advice.
Don't
this nigga has
smash.
given out my whole
That
life.
might be-
That might be the best advice this nigga has given in my whole 30 years I've been living and knowing him. Say it again.
Dating and
My
don't
cousin
smash.
is growing up. Boy,
You know
look
most
at
of
this
the feelings, you know
here.
them feelings, now you
Yeah,
might smash,
exactly.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
Cut the fuck out.
He
Don't
know.
smash
He
it.
know.
That's
That's a man who knows.
You want this to be genuine, don't smash it. You can go around all the family you want to. If you ain't smashing, because there ain't going to be no feelings like, you don't think you
Exactly.
fucking nobody? Don't smash it then.
That's what I'm saying. People,
smash
niggas,
raw,
niggas
dog.
and bitches be willing to do everything.
Raw, dog.
And now you like, so you my nigga now, like, I mean.
yeah.
Ain't no, I'm blah, 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 blah. That's for them niggas that ain't got morals and values. All right. But the thing is, we do need to have an understanding though. If we talking for a long time, if a year later, if we kicking it and then you be like, oh, I don't know if I'm still ready to be serious. Even if that's on the female behalf, how the fuck you supposed to go about that shit? Because it's like, damn, it's something that's holding you back. We've been doing the same thing for a year.
Nigga, that shit happened to me, nigga. That
You
shit
know what I'm
happened
saying?
to me.
Yeah, that's why it's like
Yeah.
confusing. That's why it's
It's
like
a whole nother
if-
somebody
That's a-
within.
we can kick it. We
Facts.
can kick it. We can kick it. But when you ready to take that next step, I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know. For real.
Come out like that.
It's a big leap.
Shit.
Both ways.
Yeah. I need to know. You need to know.
Yeah, that
But
shit
dudes
happened.
want to do. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Dudes want to do everything that's got to do with being in a relationship fucking raw. Staying the night, eating together, tongue kissing, telling secrets, pillow talking. But at the end of the day, a bitch would be like, where you at? And a nigga don't want to be asked where they at. They going to be like, you not my girl. Why is you asking me them type of questions? I'm not your girl. What the fuck? We been doing everything that's in a relationship. What you mean I'm not your girl? Niggas be, yeah, tongue kissing, fucking raw,
girl
doing
gotta
licking
be
the
like,
booty,
nah, I
licking
don't
pussy.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that couples do.
It takes two.
Look in the booty.
It takes two.
The thing is, if we ain't never been nowhere but to your crib,
That's a
you
red
know
flag.
damn well.
That-
Like
what
we
it
ain't never
is.
went out, you ain't rode in my
What-
car.
what it
you
is.
know exactly what that is.
What it is.
That-
Don't try
that's
to
a
make
red
up in
flag.
your head like, hold on, you be coming to my crib all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit and go.
Yeah.
It ain't never been, oh, let's go get some food, anything. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take that out of nowhere. That's an understanding within itself.
That's an
But
understanding
as far
within
as
itself.
anything
Fact.
else, if you taking a chick on dates and
Yeah.
doing all that,
But you gotta say it. You gotta communicate.
Yep.
exactly.
what's
Communication
going
is the key because I don't know unless you talk. I be high. You got to be
Exactly.
patient with me. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got to let me know.
Well, it's like we be saying though, like when we be trying to be honest, and it's like that don't be working. You know what I'm saying? Like it be too honest,
Too much pressure on.
and
I mean that shit. Cause it's real though. Cause that shit happened to me 5 years ago. Like we was just fell into some old. You know, we was in class together. I met her at the bar. Like, oh, you know, damn, we had that class together. End up kicking it. End up, you know, getting it in, smashing whatever, whoop de whoop, like. And, you know, it turned into what, you know, we were just kicking it, watching sports, you know, she coming to my flag football games. Like, it never was nothing Like we never went out to eat, you know. Never. We was always kicking it at my crib, like you said. Like
Came to the flag football game.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but see, you know what I'm saying. Like
That's
so, it was,
right there,
but it was
though.
little shit like that. And I'm like, damn.
That's
So,
nigga.
but it was an understanding one because she just got out of a relationship, so it's understanding when we first got together. It wasn't gonna be. She was like, I'm not trying to get. I'm like, bet, you know, geeked up, like hell yeah. She ain't trying to do that. I'm hyped in motherfucker. Then 8 months into it, I'm like, damn, she cool as fuck. Like maybe a nigga do it. Like, man, I'm feeling some type of way. Like so. I brought it up to her, like, and she was like, you know, I don't know. She felt a certain way. Then I'm like, okay, so at that point, my shit went all the way down. I'm like, fuck it then, you know, like, we really just, yeah, exactly. We really just getting it in, having fun. So then 4 months later, now it's a year plus into it. We've been doing it for a year, so we've been dating for a year. So what are we? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't already. I thought you didn't want to, so
Fucking around on you.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so we did. So then some shit did happen, like, you know. So then we did officially make it, you know, and then the shit was awkward right after that because it was like forced right after it. So the next 2 months is just awkward as fuck. Like, she expected me to call her every morning. Like, nigga, I straight up told her, like, look, I was like, I don't talk to my mom every day. Like, you can't be mad if I don't call you in the morning. I don't talk to my mom every day.
I don't even tip.
Like, so,
I'm not calling you.
so for real. So right after that, I could just hear like the whole everything in her voice just changed. Like, dude, it was just all the way. I'm like, yeah, okay. So you know, we probably messed around for a while after that. Like, you know, it was February and shit. You know, niggas was trying to do some Valentine's Day shit. She like, oh yeah, nah, I ain't trying to do that. I'm like, okay, I know what it is. Like, so
The title's changing, Nelly. I think that's just what it is. When it goes that natural way,
You just gotta
it's all
keep the
Gucci.
nine
But then
until
when
you
that
ready.
title, whenever that title get on it,
You gonna be on it? No, I don't know.
something. just get-
Yeah, that's what.
but she came to family fireworks and shit, nigga. She came to me like, nigga, I thought I was like, nigga, showing you every sign that like.
Right.
Yeah, that's when a nigga.
But
take
then
you
when she
around his
wanted to,
family.
it was already like, nigga, you told me 6 months ago you wouldn't, nigga. Like,
Here
nigga,
he go. Here he go. Here he go.
to me, it
That's
do,
what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like, what is the way to a man's heart? Like, damn. I done
That's exactly
did
what it
this,
was,
that,
too.
and the third.
My
I
nephew
still
came
can't
up to
get
me,
the
oh, that's
nigga
your
heart.
girlfriend? No.
Unless you cool enough.
Period. For real.
Ain't nobody in here married.
No.
You married? Ask him.
Oh yeah, he is
He
married.
said we gotta wrap
He
it
said,
up.
ask
He
that
got
nigga,
it.
yeah.
He don't even want to tell nobody.
He like, nah, I ain't telling
That's that
that.
West African.
West African.
I ain't in this
Holding all the
conversation.
gold.
Nigga.
It's an African secret.
I'm out of this one.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, Dro come from the people who might have sold us into this shit.
Well, shit,
Yeah.
well, shit, my Funky Five kind of got something to do with what you was talking about too. Like,
Funky,
cause
what's funky?
my shit was like, so, because females here, so I can finally say it now. So, do y'all think that females or males get hurt more in intimate relationships? Like, no. Listen, I'm talking about from the ages of like 22 to whenever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do niggas? Because in high school, niggas be on some shit like on some wifey shit. But I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Like, I don't, you know, coming from your perspective, what do you think?
Females are very, very, very emotional.
But
first and
niggas is
foremost.
sensitive too. Niggas
They
gonna act
are,
like they
but
not.
yeah, exactly, and that's why females be feeling like they could just say anything to a nigga as if they don't have no feelings, because that's how niggas be acting. Like they don't have no feelings, and I'm not a nigga, but I know that niggas do got feelings, because I ain't gonna say it.
No, say it. Fuck it. Say it.
Man.
You ain't gotta say no name. Say it.
No,
Please.
because I've seen a man get emotional in front of me before. Men do have feelings.
Of course.
Hurt, nigga. I was hurt when one of my young things got pregnant. Oh, I was hurt. I was hurt. For real, nigga. I was hurt. That shit was on some movie shit too, right? Look, for real. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, nigga. I was a fresh 18 while you talking. I was a fresh 18.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I was a fresh 18-year-old freshman. Nigga, I go to her dorm. You know what I'm saying? Because her shit was on the floor under mine. But I knew her from high school. So
yeah.
go to the dorm because I'm like, because I had been talking to her because I had been on some old depressed shit for a minute. Like, go to her dorm. One of the roommates down there like, oh yeah, she went out. She'd be back. She came back with the nigga she was fucking.
Roommate knew
And
too.
walked
I bet
in with the
she-
food. Right, I'm like,
Damn.
Damn.
Bitch.
right, like I can't pop off shit in the dorm, not in her dorm room. Like
You
what I'm
could have,
saying? But no, I could have, but no, I definitely didn't have no right. It ain't like I had been talking to her, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
and you know that was like her reasoning, like, nigga, you stop talking to me, you like kind of push me away.
How long was you talking to her though? Because she could have just been,
Or,
you know. She coulda-
like I said, we went back to high school,
but you.
but I
wasn't-
never made it on some official shit.
Yeah.
And of course, as a young nigga, that shit, like we was just talking about, like, oh, nigga, we rocking.
Yeah.
That shit sound good, but it was like the way we was rocking, not making it official. You know, like she felt some kind of, way, and that's understand more. I can understand that more the older I get. You know what I mean? Like, but it was fucked up though, cause yeah, she walked in there with him, and that nigga became her baby daddy. Like
How
a
long-
year later.
The thing that matters though, how long ago did you hit before you seen that?
Yeah.
Because if not, she really fucked him up.
Oh yeah, she fucked him up.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Oh yeah, she fucked him up.
Yeah, she fucked him up. Cause that was like more the thing, like, cause I wouldn't make it, you know.
Yeah.
Had this nigga as the side piece, as the jealous piece.
Yeah,
Like,
let's ask
never-
a bigger question. Do women really only have one nigga at a time? Or do we
No, not at all.
They be letting one nigga hit raw. And
Well,
the
that
other
was my,
niggas be hitting
well,
with the
that
raw.
was my thing
Not at
though.
all.
Cause the same nigga, the same nigga was went to high school with us too.
All right.
So one day I seen her, you know, hold the nigga head. I called her out about it.
Let me say something.
But she wanted to lie about it, and that was another thing that made it to where like, can't trust you, you'll trust you, like, because if you just
Right.
admit it, whatever it is, you know, we can talk whatever, work that out, but you don't want to, you know, admit it. Yeah.
That was before the DMs then, because you could have slid right in another bitch DMs
Exactly.
and fixed that issue pronto.
And we can open that up to ages 50, 60. Because think about all these old men that's been thinking they've been married for 20 years to a faithful wife.
When the
And
milk,
she been
when it was actually a milkman.
exactly been coming knocking her off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn. So it's like, yeah, she was hurt in high school by a whole bunch of motherfuckers. So she do her husband greasy, like, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that shit is balanced, really, though,
That's
when
what
you
I'm
think
saying.
about it. I don't think it's just.
To each his own with that. Cause
I don't think it's just females or males, honestly, because there's a lot of niggas that be putting their whole everything. Oh, this is the one. She out of. I'm gonna buy a house for her and a home and all this, and she fucking the nigga next door.
I'm trying to
Shit,
find
that's what
him.
happened with the teacher. You heard
woman
about
ain't
the
happy,
teacher
you ain't
fucking
happy.
the student, and then the dude, he had the husband. He actually paraglided to.
Glad to some pussy, nigga. That's
Paraglided
checked
so-
it.
just
You need to
everybody
fact
was
check
married
the
on some
story
romantic
right
shit.
now, nigga.
Man, she ended up fucking a student, one of her students. The bitch, a white bitch.
Oh, nigga, that's wild, dog.
Crazy, nigga.
But that-
I know
but
he's
that-
salty, nigga.
But like Dro
I know
said,
he
you
saw
know
it.
that.
So that nigga flew to her.
Flew to her. Was dancing, we're doing all types of shit.
Was dancing and doing all type of shit.
Doing all types of shit, man. Like, you know, just happy as fuck to be with her, dog. And she fucking with one of her students. 13-year-old
That's
nigga,
crazy,
pussy.
dog.
Put the text message out, all that shit, bro.
Dog.
But that,
That's
like
fucked
Dro,
up.
like Dro
I know.
said, you know, with that going into a bigger question, how many of y'all have cheated or been the person
Cut.
that was the motherfucker who that
Is this your
person was
topic?
cheating
Is
with?
this your topic?
Oh, that ain't my topic.
It's time. We got time. nigga. How much time?
Game's on.
You gotta speak on this shit too then.
I go get the last
Married
one.
man.
I'm the only one who spoke up on the
Nigga, I told y'all
STD
from the
shit.
jump, nigga, from day one
About
that
that
nigga.
life. Hold on,
That
cuz.
niggas, everybody done cheated. Niggas was trying to act like they didn't.
Huh?
I didn't cheat it before.
What?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We all.
I didn't cheat it. We all done cheated probably. You know what I'm saying?
Or been cheated on, or you was that person.
That's what I was
who
gonna
helped
say.
somebody
But that's
cheat.
what I was gonna say based on the topic that he said though, because you never know You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all might not be happy together after a
That's
while.
a
You
big
might
part
want
of
to
that heart
separate.
shit.
Yeah.
So when y'all do separate, females don't quit jobs without a backup job.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And males ain't quitting no jobs without a backup job neither.
Crazy as
So,
hell.
I'll
Nigga,
drop
quit
I done
jobs
drop a
like,
bitch,
fuck
nigga.
it, nigga. I'm
You know what I'm
out
saying?
here.
For real.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But that's real shit though. It's not. I mean, it's not really cheating because until after, if you don't have sex until after y'all broke up, how that's cheating?
That's a nigga who cheats.
Because one of the last nights I chilled with old girl that I was talking about, nigga.
It's
she
called.
just happened to go to the bathroom.
It's called being complacent and not paying your woman no attention. If you're not doing your job as a man, and your woman is getting attention from elsewhere, that's your fault, bro. At the end of the day, if she's just speaking and giving
Girls
conversation,
always
that's
get
not
attention
cheating.
every day.
If she having a
Nigga,
conversation,
girls
that's not
get
cheating.
attention, single or with a boy.
But if the conversation leads to having sex or kissing or going on dates or some shit,
All right, let's ask Big
that's
Tiny.
cheating.
Big Tiny, do women cheat emotionally, or is it just sex?
God, women cheat, nigga. It's some
Do
emotions
women
in that
cheat
shit,
emotionally?
cuz.
Yeah, like this nigga, I'm
Yes,
just gonna
because
call
women-
it just how like.
women-
Women cheat.
Women
it's
have
some
sex emotionally, so some can have sex without catching emotions, but a lot of women have sex emotionally.
But no, but that shit happened to me though, Chuck. Like y'all was saying.
No,
But
they
one of the
saying,
la-
like if she catch her man cheating,
I
is she
don't
going to
know.
have sex with somebody else?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but one of the last times I chill with old girl, nigga, she happened to went to the bathroom, left her phone down. Shit, bing, ring came up, and nigga just looked down. Oh, I had fun last night. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, so I ain't, she probably, I ain't say nothing to her. I'm like, okay, I already knew what it was. Like, okay, well, I just knew that.
She
That's
was
another-
thrilling.
Like, nigga, like, oh man, like, damn. So, like, nigga,
Kind of fun.
she was mad after I said that shit. Nigga, it was over. Like, nigga, nigga, yeah, you not my mom. You below level.
It's over with.
Out of there.
Well,
What's your funky fever? Yeah.
That was just his topic.
Mine's rolled into Big Tiny's. AKA.
my funky fever is, where do y'all see the world? Not the world, but at least our country. Where do y'all see our country for real with this political landscape? With the mass shootings that are happening, with scarce food and all these things going on. Where do you see yourself in this country in 20 years? Will we all be 50? Everybody be 50 at least?
How many years?
Man,
20.
in my Draco
20,
voice.
hell
Man,
Man. Drake?
man.
Are you serious?
Draco.
Drago, no, he talking about Drago.
Exactly what you talking about.
Man, oh, that's all I can keep saying. If the Illuminati get the fuck out of the way, niggas can get rich. They just keep blocking everybody's blessings and shit. And they whole ass smoking. Like for real, you really got to think about how the fuck do some of these niggas really be getting rich? Because they agree to dress like fucking on TV. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, I don't even mean to say it like that. They agree to dress like less masculine of men on TV. Yeah, dress like women.
Okay.
They wear tight clothes. They claim they gangster. How are you gangster wearing clothes we can see your veins and your calves in? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's terrible.
What you
How they getting rich talking about shooting people and you rocking dresses?
Wearing man purses and shit.
I don't even like skinny jeans, bro. Like that shit ticks me.
And I want y'all to know, a lot of these rappers, especially the ones claiming gangs and stuff, they do get extorted a lot. Just so y'all know.
Look, we all left the hood, but we never left the rules. And that go for wearing tight clothes and all that shit. You would never know. Catch me in some leggings.
But
Fucking jeggings and shit.
Unless I'm playing football. You know what I'm saying?
Are any if you don't know, are y'all learning how to grow? Like your own food, your own plant?
As soon as I get me a crib, shit.
No.
I be on YouTube.
But I can
all
I
the time
heard you,
looking for all
and
that
that's
shit.
why I heard you saying you be on YouTube looking
Yeah,
up
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
As soon as I get me some.
Because
some
that's what we
fucking
gonna
land.
need. Because you got stuff like Monsanto, who is global.
Well,
Yeah.
I
And
could
they
buy some.
they're fucking up all the food.
Yeah.
This is why I'm asking this. That's a company that's fucking up the food. Me being somebody working in that food industry, that's a company that's literally. There's other countries who have tried to block them. A lot of countries have, but they are still getting to other countries
Getting
to
in
be able to
strong.
do what they want. And you have people walking around in fucking hazmat suits. When you got people walking around in hazmat, look like they in some fucking space suits,
Spraying.
spraying fields of the
Yeah,
foods you eat.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I asked, what do you think we will be in 20 years? You got mass shootings, you got our schools decaying. People forget in our short lifetime, we've only had really Obama as a Democratic president, I guess, for us. But even though the House was blocking a lot of his shit that he wanted to do good, he still did a lot of fucked up shit in their campaign.
A lot of fucked up shit. Though.
A lot.
Because other than that, we had Daddy Bush, we had the Clintons, we had Bush Jr., dumbass stealing the elections.
No, they stole that shit for him. That nigga too stupid.
What you mean, nigga? He had his brother down there. Nigga, that nigga
That's
be
what I'm
playing.
saying.
He be playing dumb. He one of them niggas that he play dumb. He know, but he like, nigga, why I gotta act smart when I already know I'm plugged in, nigga?
Yeah, he plugged in.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh, nigga. The original,
And then
the
Obama,
original Bush
and now
was
we got
nigga
this nigga
CIA,
Trump.
nigga. Yeah, CIA head of nigga. He was running everything, nigga, on the low low.
So I'm saying, like in 20 years, I like to look at this glass half full, but like I said earlier, man, they show us the ball and they lay it up. They got so many movies where they showing us it's just gonna be a rich class and a poor class.
Yeah. And black people piss me off when they say, "Oh, you limit yourself when you bring up white privilege." Fuck you, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? That shit is real.
They know they got an advantage. The motherfuckers though.
You got China. People better realize we owe China. Those are the creditors of this country.
Nigga, they owe China. We owe them motherfuckers nothing.
Huh?
Us.
Oh, yeah,
We owe them motherfuckers nothing. They owe them something.
white people.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you, but the white people own us here, nigga. At least that capital name.
Yeah, no,
You
I
see
feel
your
you, I
name
feel
in
you.
all caps, nigga.
Hey,
that's
part of that
corporation
solution,
you,
though.
nigga. You feel me?
We gotta act like
When you
shit,
go
we
to
ain't part of
court,
that shit.
whatever, you see that all capital name or shit in all caps, hey, that's that entity they talk about. So, man, I wish I could pull that shit off. Them niggas be in court killing them.
Wasted time. Get locked up.
Judges be mad as hell. Damn it, I'm going to lunch. But, like what? They got that movie Captive State coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back to Demolition Man, though. Even Demolition Man told you Taco Bell would win the fast food wars. Look at this shit. When you talk about conspiracies and showing niggas the ball and laying it up. What? Huh? What do you mean? Nigga, McDonald's is losing money and Taco Bell opened up fucking breakfast, cuz. What are you talking about? Yeah, but guess how many people get drunk and eat some motherfucking Taco Bell breakfast? You feel me?
McDonald's is definitely winning.
McDonald's is winning in other countries. And the sad part is I seen a video where they gave some Mexicans some Taco Bell, real Mexicans, asking them how that Taco Bell tastes. No. They fucked with it.
It was better, but they didn't know
They
it was
fucked with it. Yeah, they was like, it's not a taco.
Yeah, it's not taco.
But it's good.
Who?
Real Mexicans.
we're
Real
hungry.
authentic Mexicans.
We're hungry.
Yeah. And they was, and that go to show you, though, convenience for us.
Exactly.
We'll say, fuck some Taco Bell, nigga.
Hey,
That's why McDonald's is popping in China and shit like that.
hey, man, fuck that.
That's how we be like China.
Would y'all go live in Africa though? Would y'all go live in Africa?
Yeah.
Do you see yourselves
Where?
leaving the country?
Right?
I'm trying to go to Accra, nigga. Accra.
Kind of big.
Yeah,
No, I'm trying to go to Ghana. I'm trying to go to Ghana, Accra. Accra. How do you say it? How you say it? You West African nigga. You know how to say it.
Nigga, I'm not from Ghana, nigga.
Well, you talking all this shit. You don't even know how to say the biggest city, nigga. I don't want to hear you checking me. See, this why it's a disconnect now.
That's like saying I'm from Louisiana and how you say Detroit.
Man, Louisiana niggas know how to say it. Though.
It's
They
probably
got
a lot
cousins
further
over
than that though.
Yeah, definitely.
Different cultures.
Definitely is. Well, anyway, the capital of Ghana. That's where I'm trying to go. I don't know if it's Accra or Accra. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly. But that's where I'm trying to go if I move out of this motherfucker, which I am trying to do. Because I love it here.
Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm too comfortable here. Be real with you.
I would
Too
go
many
do
of my
something new.
Too many of my family
I'll
and
be
shit.
with you,
I,
though, bro.
if all my family and everybody coming with me, then yeah. But
And
that
see,
ain't,
that's the
that's
thing.
not gonna happen. So
And that's the thing for me. I'm at the point where, like,
I'd rather barricade up in this motherfucker.
I'm at that point where now, like, most of my family, yeah, it's still a lot here, but, like, you know, they older. I got my sisters, but they got their families. They got their shit going on. Like, that'd be dope as fuck where I could be that person in another spot.
Hey, you might be the plug over there.
That
like,
exactly.
shit.
I could be
Y'all
that
can come
person
over
that
here. Shit
open
getting
that
tough
door
over there.
for a
Y'all
whole
come
new
over
thing
here.
in my family to go, yo, you can get out of here if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So,
I gotta get rich first.
I mean,
So I
it don't
can
even really
build.
take a lot of money. The problem is that they don't have the infrastructure to do simple transactions, right? Like starting a
Right.
business. Things like that are really hard because you don't got no systems in place to do that and trace that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, right now, China is doing a ton of investment in Africa.
fuck China, because they trying to.
But them niggas is building schools, building roads.
Some racist
They about to control all
They
that
got
shit.
to
dog.
bro.
Yeah.
They about to
That
have
ain't-
them
They
niggas
are.
saying
Let me
killing
finish.
themselves.
So they got a lot of niggas going from Africa and different countries going to China to study in school, to go to universities. It's now the second biggest population of African students outside of Africa is in China.
Wow.
So y'all, that's what I'm saying.
They getting
Black
they
people
getting
need to
them
step
out
up,
of there
and we
though,
need to start
man.
like, if we gonna do this, we gonna do this and
Yeah,
go
they
do the
about to take
business.
over.
I mean, it's a mess. That's the problem. It's gonna take a long time to set up the systems, to set up the banking systems, to set up the credit systems,
to set up
the
their
business,
whole
to
system
get the
to
shit
fuck us over
where
in
we have
Africa.
it here, right?
Just like you
But
said, the
that's
infrastructure
work.
is
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
like
and they
that's-
doing it. So, like, what you gonna do?
Who was
when
that? Kenya? Didn't Kenya
Yeah,
take out
Kenya.
a loan or
Yeah,
something?
Kenya got a
now,
big ass, yep.
motherfucking China like shit. Y'all can't pay us that shit back. We about
Nah,
to.
but they throwing money around. Like, they throwing money
nah.
everywhere. And the thing is, because China's trying to grow as an economy to be bigger than the U.S., right? So
Okay.
they not worried about, like, oh, you paying this back. They trying to get that influence because they know where the minerals are.
Exactly.
They know where the oil is. They know that's a
And we
cultural
letting them-
exchange.
and we
This
letting
is
them
what
get
the
'em.
U.S.
That's
said,
the
fuck
fucked
it.
up
The
where
US
all
said,
the
fuck it.
resources are.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
letting them get them.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything at. That's why I'm like, y'all niggas don't want to move back to where all.
Why won't we
All
just
the
bring
shit,
them
yeah.
same motherfuckers?
Yeah,
that
but
come
you
over
not
here
gonna be able
our
to tap
shit,
into
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Like you think you're gonna be able to tap
No,
into
it's
that.
gonna
That's
be
the
hard.
point.
I know that.
That's the point. So
But what's the point?
you gotta have a
Anything,
you gotta
bro.
have a plan. You can't just be like I'm going there and just, I'm going there to leave United
But
States.
even
like,
Jackie
nigga,
Robinson's
no.
son left for his own peace of mind. My
Shit,
nigga, that's
look
the
at
thing.
Akon. Look at what Akon did.
But I'm saying though, even
he
but
just got
I'm
the fuck on. He was like, shit.
But
nigga,
he
I might
from
as well
Africa.
bring
He
something
from
here.
there originally and shit.
Yeah.
He's from there. Akon is from there originally.
Yeah.
He's a fucking like prince. He's like royalty there anyway. Before he got money. But what I'm saying though, even Jackie Robinson, my nigga, son, went back to Africa for peace.
I feel you. I mean, if that's
Like,
what
if
you
y'all-
want,
like-
but
like-
he's not going there to do all that other stuff you talking about. Then he going there for his
I didn't
mental.
say what
for his
all did
mental-
I talk about. I didn't say
about
just to go back and do
to
a whole
support-
bunch of shit.
You was talking about the family and all of that
No, I
shit.
didn't
That's
say
what
this-
I'm saying.
I didn't mean to say support, but I said to show that you don't have to stay stuck. A lot of black people stay stuck here because they don't fucking know nothing else.
Nigga, but them is
And they
privileged black
scared.
people that's going over there. That nigga got money too. It ain't like he ain't got no money.
But
He got
like I said,
resources and
nigga,
money.
he's from there. So like you can't just say, oh, he just going over. He's from there. Like I said, Jackie Robinson ain't super privileged, nigga. His daddy didn't make a whole bunch of money, nigga, like that. In them fucking being the first Negro League player. Don't get that twisted.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
not at
It
all.
was most
So
likely
he
for
wasn't
him way less
privileged,
than
my
this.
So they
nigga.
ain't they ain't making no money off of memorabilia or none of that shit. Come on,
Nigga,
man. Endorsements,
Nigga,
yeah.
but still.
It's still that's still more than the average American is going. A black American gonna have.
But they probably get more money.
it's a such thing as black privilege too.
But
though.
he got siblings, my nigga.
Tell me
He's not-
somebody that's
Definitely.
somebody,
But he
tell me
also-
somebody that's a regular citizen that just went to Africa and boom,
But
without having the resources that Jackie Robinson's son had,
I-
without having the money that Jackie Robinson's son had.
Definitely the
I can
resources.
give you a-
Definitely
still got
resources
the
for sure.
support.
I can give you a
get-
couple niggas from around here.
I get with you on that.
I can
on the
give you a
resources.
couple niggas from around here who done that.
All right, I'm listening.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Rashad Brown, Tony Babalibi, nigga, I give you Tony,
Who's
nigga.
Tony Bobby
He
Lee?
used to look like Swiss Beats. Niggas used to call him Swiss Beats, nigga. He went to Pioneers in my class, my nigga.
Is he
That's
black?
what I mean. Yes, he's fucking black. Fuck you mean? Like, that's that shit I'm talking
Is
about
he
right
from
there,
there?
though. No, he ain't from there, nigga.
All right, he got family
That's
there.
the thing. No, he going out there to teach. But that's the thing.
That's
Like,
good.
niggas is so quick to question some shit on your own shit.
I-
On your own shit.
But that's
I
cool.
believe
That's
in
cool
them
if you're
niggas.
going out
Yeah,
there to
that's
teach.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
going out there to
saying,
teach.
I don't know.
That's
Jackie
different than
Robinson
just
too.
going out there,
But
though.
that's privilege,
cool,
though.
but that's
That's
why,
true.
I would say that
though.
we have to take
Why? I
our
don't get
own
that, though.
knowledge of here.
that's
like, not
why,
really,
though.
like,
Why?
you know
Like,
how
we
to
were
start a
fucked
business
here.
and shit like that. Go there, nigga. We can start anything.
Thank
small
you.
Right there, and that shit
Thank
just
you.
build up,
No,
you know?
I don't
A
get
lot of
why
people they
niggas
want us
so
to go over there and
discouraged
they be
about
like,
that.
shit, y'all gotta have a whole global. Nah,
Niggas,
something
and you got
small
the
in one
internet.
village.
You got
Just
the fucking
just like
internet.
Sandra said,
Teaching them, you know what I'm saying?
You got
it's gonna
the
be
internet.
way the infrastructure. You got to have the infrastructure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can't just make it seem like niggas can just go down there
As far
and
as
do
what,
whatever they
though?
want to do. No, it's
As
not
far
gonna
as
go
what, though?
down like
No,
that,
it's
nigga.
not.
As far as what?
What do you mean? Like he just broke down infrastructure just to even have the paperwork to even get your own business, to have your own building, to own your own land. Just even all of that little
So-
paperwork and shit, little shit
So
like
you know
that.
I cut hair, so I got a lot of.
Oh, I know you know.
clients.
Yeah.
So only thing they be telling me what they do. They be like, shit, nigga, we come over here, we work. Nigga showing me, he like, nigga, I'm sending money back home. I'm building this shit right here. With
But
the
that's because
money,
they,
nigga.
that's
But, nigga,
they
that's-
from there though.
That's the way. That's the plug though. Shit.
No, I feel you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got
That's
what
the
you're
way
saying.
that we gonna have to plug, cause like,
I got-
Yeah,
we
that's
never
what I'm
Fuck
saying.
with the
You
fuck with the
know what I'm saying?
American African Americans.
Of course.
and
I'm
then,
They
not-
gonna they gonna have to teach us just like they had to come over here and get taught how this shit
Exactly.
Yeah, I
runs.
feel you.
But
Hell
we
yeah,
gonna have
that's
to
real.
go over there too, though. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that
Like,
too.
this ain't no just, I'm going over there to be Superman. Like,
Yeah.
but niggas gotta go over there.
Matter of fact, one of the
Period.
Africans, he told me, he was like, shit, one of my buddies, he had started a barbershop over there.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, he was like, nigga, cranking out all day.
Yeah.
Cranking out all day.
Because they ain't had that. They ain't used to that. You can fucking do that. It
Go
don't
in
take
there
that
and
much technology.
crispy them niggas up.
nigga.
Crispy
The
them
fuck?
all, nigga, they be thinking they.
But why not be a
Like
part
that.
of something? I'm
Yeah.
saying, you know what I'm saying? Why die being a part of some shit that you know fucking us up?
Yeah.
When you rather go die trying to just help some shit.
Yeah,
Start
it's
your
different
own
than just talking about it, though, is what I'm saying, and actually
hear
doing it
you.
and getting the infrastructure.
I hear you.
That's
but
what I'm
that's
saying.
our problem, though. That's what I'm
We
saying.
gotta- we
That's
gotta
why I don't be
start on
talking
that.
about it, because, nigga, I'm not going to act like I'm just
feel
going to
you.
pop up
I
and go
feel
down
you.
there, nigga. I need to
I
get the shit
feel you.
together before I even speak on the shit. Niggas need to get the infrastructure and all that shit together before niggas even had that idea, like, and then niggas can get in the plan to get the shit to work, like.
But sometimes that's what you got to be a part of, though. That sometimes you got to be a part of that madness, and you're not a part of what you wanted to see to help some shit get to what the fuck you wanted to see for the next motherfucking generation. That's what you do now, coaching.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
structured though. Is what I'm saying. It's
Structured, but
infrastructure and it's plan and idea behind it. It's not just get up and go do whatever
You
the
do
fuck
most
just
of
because.
that. But you do most of that.
That's my point.
But I'm saying
That's
you
my
do
point.
most of that.
That's my point. It's structured information. So if niggas get their shit together and get structured and have a plan and it's not, then yeah, niggas can talk about doing this and doing that. But other than that,
But you had to
niggas
help
can't
with
just
a lot
talk
of
about.
that,
Niggas
though.
can't just pop up and do
But
it.
you had to help with a lot of that.
I know,
Was
but that's
part
what.
of that structure is what I'm saying is, nigga.
But I didn't just do it though. Is what I had to actually plan the shit. Is what I'm saying. I just didn't. Oh bam. Let me just help
Yeah,
out.
niggas
Let me
got
just
a
help out. Fuck
plan.
it. Let me just help out. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm
saying
doing.
niggas got a
I'm just gonna
plan.
help out.
Of course,
though.
you're not just
No.
gonna move and da 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 da.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta elaborate on that though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's,
You was just up and going. I'm out of here.
But nigga, like, what? How much you gonna wait though? That's also my point. We talk about Harriet Tubman, all these heroes, nigga. They had a plan, but it also wasn't fucking like, oh yeah, man, that's just gonna work. That's just gonna work. Like, you got political leaders over there now trying to make a change. They trying to grab land back. They're trying to do shit. So like, what you gonna do? Just wait for them to? You gonna wait for them to clear it all out? Like, you gonna wait for them to clear it all out, then jump in when it's cool?
No,
Like,
you gonna
I'm
get your
saying,
you gonna
though,
get your
like-
shit together. And if that happened to be during the time or before or after, then that's when it is. But you
But
gotta
that's
have
what
your
I'm
shit
saying.
together.
You can go over there with a business idea, or like I said, you can go over there just to go over there, work and study. There's people go over
Of
there,
course.
work and study.
Of course,
Just
but that's
to
a
get closer to their people.
but that's
and
having
to
an
relax.
idea
You
and
got
plan.
black
That's what I'm
people
saying.
going over there just to get their mind right.
Of course, but that's having an
That's all
idea
I'm
and a plan.
saying. But why stay here though when you could go over there and you can do the
I'm
same?
not saying stay here if you got a plan or idea. But if you don't go over there. Is what I'm saying.
Nigga, why? You know I don't
It's-
go do shit without a plan.
That's
though.
what I'm
why
saying.
looking
So,
at y'all
exactly.
niggas
So
when
we
y'all talk
saying the
about
same thing
elaborate.
because the
Nigga,
way
I
you
got a
saying
plan
it,
when I go to motherfucking
because the
Kroger's,
way
nigga.
you saying it
Fuck
is
around
what it
y'all
make
niggas.
it sound like. That's what I'm
Niggas
saying.
known me
That.
for over 20 years now.
But I'm just saying,
Talking
niggas
crazy
gonna
shit like that. Nigga,
the way-
I'm about to just hop up and move
We
on
know,
because
but the way you talking, other motherfuckers ain't gonna know that. So you gotta
niggas-
clarify.
all the niggas who know fucking
Talk to the guest.
Nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
crazy
That's
as
exactly what
hell,
I'm trying to
nigga.
do. We talking to each other, of course, but we talking to the
Well,
to
my
the
first
guests and
question
people
was
out
where
there.
y'all. Well, my first question was what y'all gonna do in 20 years, and ain't nobody even saying what they plan is other than staying in this motherfucker. And this motherfucker crumpling, nigga.
Okay,
Crumpling.
So-
I ain't heard a- I
so-
ain't
so
heard a
that-
nigga-
so that's your
all
plan?
I heard was y'all niggas saying y'all
Okay,
don't know what y'all
so
gonna
that's
grow.
your- so that's
When
your
I
plan?
asked y'all that.
That's your plan. I mean, I got a garden out back, so
Like I'm
I
saying.
eat my own food, so we know that.
So
So,
start
so what's
talking
your what's
about
your
that.
plan
You
then?
said you
What's your
got
plan
that.
then?
My plan is I'm growing shit. I already know how to grow shit. But of course, if I'm here in 20 years, I'm still gonna be trying to help the youth like I've been doing, like with you.
Exactly.
Because that's how you got to keep investing in anything. But my plan right now is like I've been doing. I've been making connections with South Americans. I've been making connections with Africans, nigga. Because this shit here ain't gonna fucking last. Period. And you better have a spot to go to where you feel comfortable at least to prosper or feel like you can live a life.
So you
Because
saying
your ancestors had to do it. Your ancestors had to do it. Their ancestors had to do it. And that's how convenient we got to where we didn't really fucking fell into a mold of you can be born wherever you from, stay, do that, chill, and it's all good. And you prospered and you helped. Even though they crumpling our neighborhoods, they taking shit every fucking day. And we talk about that shit and complain about it. But like I said, what we really gonna do about it? 'Cause like I said, nigga, even Martin Luther King and a lot of them niggas had dreams and whatever that they knew they wasn't gonna fucking see. When we talking about plans, it's some shit that I want to see that I'm not gonna fucking see. Flat out. I know that.
so you saying you are planning on being out of here in 20 years? What you
I would hope.
saying? Okay.
I hope. I'm not saying I know for sure, but I would hope to. By the time before I die, I definitely want to be out of here. But like I said, just for peace of mind, nigga, Jackie Robinson own fucking said that. That's where he went, nigga. His other siblings stayed here, my nigga.
Yeah, that's an example. I feel you. Yeah, definitely, nigga.
That's just one.
I mean, he grew up. You gotta
always
think about
been
how he grew up too, though. So he grew up in a lot of
Yeah.
shit that a lot of motherfuckers won't ever have to deal with.
But
in
it's
life.
a lot of us who have this mental capacity, like the African niggas I fuck with.
Yeah,
Be like, this shit is crazy here. And y'all would be better back there. The Hispanics who I work with be like, this shit is stupid how much we work here. But we do it because y'all got the fucking dollar and we send it back to our people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we've been here,
Get that paper.
so we don't think this shit is as crazy.
And we ain't
And
making
we
no
convenient.
motherfucking welfare.
No.
We ain't accumulating
We ain't
shit.
accumulating shit,
No
bro.
type
I
of
think
wealth.
we getting somewhere. We really ain't. We really ain't getting nowhere.
Yes. So I mean, the point is, you got to start making these connections, right? And niggas got to start taking trips. Like traveling is the only way to really expand your mind and see what's out there.
That's real.
You can try to read some books on the subject, but we got plenty of there's plenty of intersection, especially since we're in a state that has a ton of universities where you can go up to the BSUs and talk to all these people at all these student unions.
Yep.
You got people from everywhere, so these connections are hard to make, especially with U of M in our
At all.
backyard.
But golly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, it's about listening first. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to open up a barbershop, go holler at some, dudes and see what the situation is. And, you can make a plan.
Exactly.
But,
That's
at
my
the end
whole
of the day,
point.
you got to,
That's my whole point.
You got to build relationships because relationships build trust, and trust is where business comes from. Look at this nigga Trump in office, right? He's all the niggas in his circle don't know much, but they trust, right? He got the relationships with them. So that's the point. Like, sometimes it's about the relationship and trust.
But you got somebody like, I don't want to say his name right now, but like he comes to the shop. You know him.
Yeah.
You've known him.
Yeah, of
okay?
course.
But like his parent back home in Africa is on some political shit. That's a connection
Yeah.
that we all have.
Yeah.
We have power to that and access to that we could use. But that's the shit I'm saying. Like, well, this shit ain't gonna be easy breezy. That's some shit we was sold. We was the only niggas that had TVs and all these stories in our lifetime with this shit that got sold to us. Like our parents, grandparents, whole nother.
I hope don't nobody expect it to be easy shit on anything. Life period.
Yeah, you gonna lose some money.
We might have to even, take this.
You gonna lose some money.
Like real shit. Like we might even have to take this bitch off if it comes down to
That's what I'm saying.
like crumpling this motherfucker. Like when it crumple, like y'all notice like all these big ass name brands, you know, these top stores and you know, these motherfuckers starting to come down. So when that shit
slowly but surely
it'll be looking weak.
Shutting down. Like I feel like that was a test. That was partial test. That government shutdown, that was a partial test, nigga. Because it's like people forgot that you had old people like my dad who wasn't getting his check.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, you know how many people who for real like I was about turning up. My dad didn't even realize he wasn't getting his check because of that. I had to tell him that. Like, nigga, that's why your check ain't came.
Whole ass
like,
government shutdown.
Like I said, I'll be out there thug like walking a hyena, nigga.
No, definitely, most definitely though. You know, McClan, you gotta
Dead the first month you out there. Then got attacked by 4 or 5 hyenas. Gone, nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
Sorry, Richard. R.I.P.
I
Richard.
got teeth.
Ain't no hyenas in the city. Come on, chill.
Matter of fact, I'm taking you with me.
Them motherfuckers eat bone, just so y'all know.
I ain't scared of no animal.
You silly, you admit it. You admit it.
Yep.
Hey, we could be good.
Me and Champ taking me right with me. Fuck it. Man coming with me.
We outro though. The police coming. We outro.
All right, we gotta go.
All right, Joe.